Hi guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to The Wandering Reader. Today we're going to be announcing the challenges for the BookSwapAthon 2018. This is a readathon that is running from the 19th to the 25th of August. We did our announcement video a couple of weeks ago, so I'll leave a link to that because that has loads of information in it for you to get your teeth into if you haven't yet watched it. But today we're going to be announcing the challenges for the BookSwapAthon, so I'm going to be going through them with you now. There are 6 challenges this year, and challenge number 1 is body swap, and that is to swap a book with a body. Now you can do this in one of 2 ways. You can either use the Google form and we'll pair you up, and if you want to do that there's still a little bit of time. The deadline is the 31st of July, so again I will leave a link to that Google Doc down below if you haven't signed up yet. Or you can pick somebody else to swap with, so it could be a family member, it could be a friend. Just get together, swap a book, and then that is going to be the first book on your TBR. Challenge number 2 is Unhaul Swap, and this is a challenge where we're asking you to take a book that you have at home that you no longer want anymore, take it to your library or a thrift shop or a charity shop, give it in and then swap it for a new one. So I had a lot of fun with this challenge last year and I'm looking forward to doing it again this year. So that is challenge number 2. Challenge number 3 is TBR Swap. So this is a challenge where we're asking you to switch up the way that you normally choose books for your TBR. So it could be that you ask a family member or a friend to pick something off of your shelf for you. It could be that you use some sort of a random number generator in order to do that. Maybe if you've got Goodreads or some sort of a spreadsheet with all of your TBR on. I don't know, it could be that you spin around 5 times in the room and then pick the book that you're pointing at. I don't know. It's really a really good idea to get creative for this challenge, so I'm looking forward to seeing lots of different ways that people are going to pick this challenge. Challenge number 4 is genre swap. So this one we're asking you to swap out for a book that you don't usually read from that particular genre. So my go-to genres are thriller, YA, literary fiction, contemporary, that sort of thing, and I don't usually read a lot of horror or sci-fi, or I don't read a lot of fantasy to be honest either, so I would just switch up those genres. So I would pick from those genres that I don't usually read from. Challenge number 5 is setting swap. So we're asking you to swap setting for this one, so you can either change the location that you normally read in. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I usually read in my reading room where I'm filming at the moment. So I don't know, I could go and read in the garden, or I don't know, downstairs in the living room or something like that, or in a coffee shop. Or I could swap out the location of where the book is set. So if I read a lot of books, for example, that are set in the UK or the US, then I try to pick something that is set in a bit more of an exotic location. Or you can do both for this challenge. And finally, challenge number 6 is the cover swap. So what we're asking you to do this one is look for a book where the letters S, W, A and P are on the cover somewhere. So I've got an example here. This is 13 Minutes by Sarah Pinborough. So I've got my S up here. I've got a W here where it says I was dead. I've got an A in Sarah's name, and then I've also got P for Pinborough. So it can be anywhere on the cover. It can be the author's name, it can be from the title, it can be from a quotation that's on the front, from the blurb on the back. Anywhere where you can find the letters S, W, A, P, that fits the bill for this challenge. Now you by no means have to read 6 books for this challenge. You can combine challenges as many times as you like, so you might only end up with 2 or 3 books on your TBR if that's the way that you like doing readathons, or if that's a bit more manageable for you. You in no way have to read 6 books throughout that particular week, but these are the 6 challenges and we are really excited about them. So nearer to the time we're all going to be posting our TBRs, and we're hoping that you're going to be posting your TBRs too. Just a reminder, obviously you've got until July the 31st, so a couple of days left if you want to sign up for a buddy on our Google Doc. So that's it guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I will leave a link to the other hosts in the description box, as well as the Google Doc that I mentioned and all of the 6 challenges that I talked about today. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.